comments. Are you getting my voice, Professor Gabriela? Dr. Hasrat, I think she is not listening.
Yeah, I think so. So you please conclude, and
Okay,
then we
no
will.
problem.
Yeah, we will.
So friends, okay, Dr. Hasrat, thank you so much. So friends, this was the very important technical session 8 with the theme of sustainable agriculture, organic farming, and agro-diversity. Very key important things. And in part 1, mostly we have discussed on sustainable agriculture, organic farming. The first lecture that was very impressive and was delivered by Dr. Hafiz. He has discussed all the, you can say, the sustainability in dryland agriculture and how we can enhance we can protect the dryland areas. So he has discussed particularly different tools like this protected and precision agriculture. We can go for high value vegetables, then hydroponics, and then how we can enhance the biodiversity. He has given a very nice example of cactus. Usually we see that we are not giving much importance to the this type of cacti, but it is very important source of, you can say, food and feed, particularly for camel. And we have to just harvest the potential of all the available bioresources and the food material. Then he has discussed integrated water management like this drip irrigation system, gravity feed irrigation systems, how we can efficiently use the available water in the dryland conditions where we have the scarcity of water. Then coming to the digital area, he has discussed how we can use the drone technology or sensors based instruments to just make the precise use of resources. And again, a very good information of water boxes to save the water, particularly in dryland areas. Even I learned first time that this type of water boxes are available, and we can utilize to just save the water. Then he has discussed about this integrated approach of crop, livestock, agroforestry, so that the interlinkage can be developed, and we can just have a good, you can say, the resource management practices. Again, he has discussed many issues like this social, cultural, tradition, particularly focus on gender. And in the latter part, he has discussed all the things regarding this conservation agriculture, what are the principles of conservation agriculture, and how the conservation agriculture is beneficial for dryland areas. What we need actually is the need to change the mindset of the people so that we can have the good, you can say, the dryland areas, good sustainability, and we can meet out our food requirement without deteriorating the resources. Then coming to the next lecture, it was delivered by the chair of this session, and very good informative deliberation on this food and food production without using chemicals. I have already highlighted that she showed her concern about this availability of food material, but the quality is missing. And again, the, you can say, the marketing channels, they are not the proper. That's why the many of the peoples we are seeing that they face the hunger problem. Otherwise, we are producing the sufficient amount to feed the population. And in next part, she has discussed about the production of organic wine, how they are maintaining the organic standards for wine, particularly in European region, the quality standard, different type of these organic logos, and they how means they can use different type of you can say the slogans to represent the organic product, how they are maintaining the quality, and very good presentation really for proceeding on this organic farming of the wine. Then the third lecture was delivered by Dr. Vesna Tungus, and she has delivered on the basic soil properties, right from you can say what soil is, how soil is being formed, what is typical profile, different horizons, then different soil formation under specific conditions, different type of texture, colors, everything, the basic things he has dealt. And after that, one presentation was from my side, wherein I have just presented on the different, you can say the nutrient sources of the nutrient sources which we can use under organic production system. Then after that, we have five listed presentations. Out of those five, only three were presented on different aspects of organic farming, and just the delegate presentation I have concluded. So overall, it was a very impressive, very fruitful, and you can say the learning session. And the participant has, I think, learned a good knowledge, and they have benefited a lot, particularly from the point of view of the organic farming, that what challenges we are facing, and how we can maintain the sustainability in the system, how we can conserve our biodiversity, because friends, we have to look at the sustainable development goals also, and the goal number 1 and 2 that are directly linked with the, you can say, poverty alleviation, then zero hunger, and of course third one is the therefore good health well-being, and the organic farming and the agricultural sustainability that ensures all these things. And definitely we have to means conserve the biodiversity also, so that we can have different type of nutrition and all the varieties of food, that may be timber plant, that may be livestock, and microbes we have to conserve well, and all the unique ecosystems also should be presented, preserved, and they should be given priorities. Then every resources, natural resources, they are very limited, and we have to utilize very judiciously and efficiently. We have to stop the hunting of animals, and we have to make all our natural resources pollution free. We have to enforce the environmental law, and we have to create public awareness by different means of extension activities, so that we can have the better world, better food, better living standard, better health. So this was from this present technical session. Now I just hand over the dice to Dr. Hasrat for further instructions. Dr. Hasrat, please.
Has Professor Gabriela come back? Are you here, Professor? No, I guess. Okay, thank you, Professor Gabriela and Professor Sanjay Swami, for this wonderful cooperation, wonderful moderation of this particular session. It was really a big contribution you have made, and both of you have been making huge contributions every time, and very actively you are doing it. Okay, formally we close this session. After 25 minutes, the next session will begin. And I had announced previously if Dr. Allen and Professor Alexandra are listening to me, please, if you can, please.
Now, Dr. Hasrat, now the Professor Gabriela has joined.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, finally I'm here. I lost the connection. Sorry.
Yes, yes,
Okay, no problem.
we were
Everything is perturbing today.
okay. Professor, can you just quickly close this session, because we had officially closed, but because since you have come back, so I request you to close it.
Okay. For us, it was a great pleasure for me and Professor Sanjay to have today this list of prestigious specialists with their presentation. And I think a lot of problems regarding sustainable agriculture and organic farming are solved. I'm sure for that. It is like a stage, the first stage of our cooperation and the cooperation between specialists. And I think we need to bring us together and put all the information together and try to solve all these problems regarding the sustainable agriculture, because everywhere in the world, in every part of the planet, this sustainability and especially related to agriculture, it's important, because it is important to have a clean food, to live in a clean environment, and to use the clean resources. So I think it is the first step for this huge and spectacular for sustainability. And I'm sure that for the next session, the next summer school, we will have different and positive discussion regarding the previously one. I would like to thank to everybody for their presentation, for their presence. Thank you, Dr. Hazrat, because you are like a god somewhere in our in our superior atmosphere, and watching us that everything will be and it is okay. Thank you all. Thank you for your kindness, for your professionalism, and for your presentation.
Okay, thank you, Professor. As I was speaking earlier, that we have closed this session formally. Now we will wait for another 20 minutes for the next session to begin. Our respected guests and respected chair and co-chair have already joined the room. So I will speak to them shortly, but in the meantime, I have an announcement. Earlier I was talking about it. Dr. Allen and Professor Alexandra, they will be the speakers and the lecturers in the next session. So I had a special request to them, if they can please accommodate to occupy the turn of Michael Warren. Michael Warren would be late for his for joining this session. So I just a humble request, if they can accommodate, please. Okay, we formally close this, and now the platform will be open for everyone for another 20 minutes, so people can chat informally. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Gabriela.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjay.